Fight fans, fight fans, fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I got some new news straight off the press. Vasily Lomachencko defeats Jorge Linares in round 10. This is officially the recap. The fight was a great fight. I was pretty much spot on with my prediction and the keys of victory, the strength and weaknesses of the guys, of two people. And it was a good fight. I think that Lama, the higher he goes up, the more at risk he puts himself because he's a smaller fighter coming from featherweight. I said it in the fight study yesterday. Vasily Lomachencko, he's a good fighter, and if you notice, he had to fight around the power of Linares. And Linares, caught him in the 6th round with a perfect straight right overhand punch. He receives his first knockdown of his career, and Linares then gets cut, then receives a perfect liver shot. The combinations were brilliant by both fighters. I mean, this type of fight like this shows that when you climb the competition pool and then you go up in weight too, it surely shows that you're daring to be great, and that's what Vasily Lomachencko has done. Yes, he pressed the matrix button, you know what I mean. But the matrix button, he had to combine the matrix with, skill, wit, and just really basically, had to grind out that and had to get inside those punches. He changed up his style a little bit. He was fighting in the inside, throwing uppercuts to the body and to the head. And it was some beautiful combinations in there from both fighters. Again, Linares caught Lomachencko with 4 or 5 good punches. I've never seen no one catch Lomachencko with those type of punches. So it was exactly what the doctor ordered. I was not expecting the body shot. The scorecards were even at the time. So depends on what the 11th and 12th round would have delivered. But, it was over in 10. The liver shot again was brilliant. But like I said, if Lomachencko, sometimes he'll get the showboating and stuff like that, or he'll come in, not using what he has, and he came in straight in, and he got caught with that perfect right hand, But yeah, between him and Terrence Crawford, if you ask Vasily Lomachencko who's number one, he'll say Terrence Crawford. I look at him like 1 and 2. If Crawford beats Horn, or when he beats Horn, because I believe he will be, again, number 1. For right now, Lomachencko is number 1. So they're sharing spots, you know what I mean? It just depends on who fights the next, So, but no, Lomachencko, he shows a lot of things, and, he's an humble fighter again. He showed like, hey, Linares taught me another lesson, and he's thankful for it. And he will improve on that. The question is, where does Lomachencko go from here? Micah Garcia, he's always been interested in fighting Vasily Lomachencko in the last year or so. So at 135, that would be the fight to make. You know what I mean? And I think Lomachencko should stay there for a while at 135 and do everything that he could possibly do there. You know what I mean? Because 140 may be a little bit too much for him, maybe. But not saying that, if Pacquiao, if Floyd, if Oscar De La Hoya can do it, so can he. You know what I mean? So he's no exception to the rule. He can do it too. Or should I say no exemption from the rule. So I think he can join that party with the rest of those guys. But no, it was a great fight. And you guys can check out my Facebook page that, I got live feeds, clips from the fight, the 2 knockdowns, all type of fun stuff there. So you guys, of course, subscribe, but you can go to that channel because it has a lot of cool content on there. You know what I mean? So it's a perk going to Counterpunch Boxing News on Facebook, because some things that I have here, this is just particular commentation. But on my Facebook page, I have all types of fun, stuff. You know what I mean? So, and I got a lot of llama stuff. I got everyone across the board, so I think you guys would enjoy it. But I think that sets up a super fight between him and Mikey Garcia, and I would love to see that fight. I would love to see how that is, and like Teddy Atlas said, because I just got through watching the later commentation that Linares was good at patience. So a lot of those guys, the last four, so he knocked out one and he made four quit, Lama. He knocked out one and he made four quit, Lama. You know what I mean? That's Lama. So what it is, he basically, Linares, he had patience. So he didn't do or get upset or get confused with what Lama was doing. So I believe he was waiting for certain punches. That's how he was able to, catch Lomachencko with that right hand. So it looks like a good fight it was a great fight tonight. Take nothing away from any fighter. Linares is, that's what shows his championship status. So, but yeah, I look forward to seeing Garcia and Lomachencko coming soon. But anyway, when I found out about it, guys, I definitely let you know. But anyway, this is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News. You guys been counterpunched. Peace.